Folks, welcome to another product showcase. I'm publisher of North American Whitetail, Laden, and today I'm here with the American Outdoor brand, specifically Jason Nickeron from BOG. Jason, there's probably not a more innovative category in the whitetail deer marketplace right now than trail cameras. And we've seen the variety of product categories that American Outdoor Brands is bringing to the marketplace, and it makes perfect sense that you guys are hopping right into the trail camera category. We've got a couple new options here. Why don't you kick it off and tell us a little bit about what we have today?
Yeah, absolutely. So like you said, there's a lot of innovation in the category, but a lot of times that's megapixels, that's a little longer video, the audio with video, you name it, whatever it is that year, and everyone seems to kind of come out with the same thing. So something we're focused on is providing innovation and kind of trying to help solve some of these pain points in the industry. Like, there's a lot of things with the cameras that are great, but there's a lot of things that are a pain point that's carried across the whole category. So those are the things that we wanted to focus on coming in.
Very good. Well, we've got two models here today. We've got the Clandestine and we have the Blood Moon, correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, well, let's start by walking through some of the common feature benefits of these two cameras that differentiate them from each other,
sure,
and then maybe kind of the marketplace as well. So let's first start with the Clandestine.
The Clandestine is an 18 megapixel invisible flash camera. It's got 100 foot of nighttime range of flash. The Blood Moon is a 22 megapixel dual sensor camera, 120 foot of range, 120 foot of nighttime range, and both of them share the same trigger speed of 0.04 second. Wow. Actually. So a lot of centered up pictures. You're not seeing deer butts, you're not seeing deer heads. It's quick and it's effective.
So both have multi-shot and rapid shot features to them.
And hybrid mode, full HD, 1080 video.
Yep.
Like I said, 22 megapixel on this one, 18. The beautiful thing is they both use this patent pending removable viewer.
Which I think is one of the most innovative things about this camera.
This was a big thing for us. I mean, it was one of those things, there were some pain points we wanted to figure out the menu system, right? Which, by the way, we have an icon-based menu. So if you can operate a cell phone, you can operate this camera. As I'm getting older, I need all the help I can get. So the menu system actually fits in both of them. So it's set, when you go to the image resolution, it says max. Well, what that means is you pop it in the Clandestine, it's 18. You pop it in the Blood Moon, it's 22. There's no reason for two viewers to get mixed up.
So it naturally integrates between the two.
Absolutely.
Right.
So basically all the guts are in here. The battery system is set in here. SD card as well, and we sell these separate. These sell for about $69.95 for just the menu system. And like I said, you're headed to your tree stand, your ground blind, your redneck, whatever it is. Pop out this menu, pop in another one, climb up, climb in, whatever it is, and see what's been happening.
So as you're waiting on your deer, you can be looking at the deer that have already been there.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I've got a little entertainment to get me through the first 30 minutes of my sit.
Absolutely, and hopefully you see that, hey, that big buck's been showing up at 540 every day, right, or 537 or whatever it is. So, I mean, you should be looking at it all the time, but how guilty are we sometimes being on our phones?
Oh, I'm right there with you, man. Well, the Dominion system is definitely something to be admired, but let's talk about some of the other offerings that come along with this camera series.
Absolutely. So we just having cameras is great. I mean, most people use a strap, but there's a lot of opportunities in the middle of a food plot or anywhere else that you want to have a system that doesn't necessarily have strapped to a tree. So we came out with few accessories here. We've got the farmhand, which is actually the T-post mount.
Makes sense.
We've got the field general. This is kind of what we call the open field ninja, but it actually can go in the middle of a food plot, middle of an ag field, whatever it is, and just give you kind of some of that versatility to catch all
open field ninja.
Yeah, open field ninja. We've got the constrictor.
Okay.
This doesn't auger in the tree or for public land or wherever else that you can use these.
So you're not going to cause any detriment to the bark trees, which, like you said, for a public land hunter, which is really big right now.
Absolutely.
You can fasten this right to a side of a tree, not cause any damage or break any rules or regulations on that public land.
Constricts down with just a ratchet strap, real simple ratchet strap.
Awesome.
And then for the actual auger into the tree, we've got the tunnel vision.
Okay.
So the tunnel vision runs $24.99. The constrictor's $29.99. The farmhand's $24.99, and the open field ninja, the field general, is $44.99.
So everything under 50 bucks.
Absolutely.
And you get the full set of accessories, full suite of accessories to complement your cameras. That's awesome. And actually, we can buy the Dominion as an accessory item as well, too.
Yep.
Right?
So it's $69.95, and like you can buy 10 of them, you can buy 2 of them. But the idea is that you'll have the opportunity to pop one out, pop one in. Whether you're going to the tree stand or whether you're out just checking cameras, there's no reason to leave a bunch of scent around.
Well, if the deer hunters are anything like me, they're probably going to drop one or leave it in the blind or do something silly that they shouldn't do. So it's nice to have that as an option. You're not having to buy a whole brand new camera to run it. So. Very good. Well, I did want to go back and hit on, your clarity in photos, because I feel after using a couple of these cameras myself and getting some experience with them that clarity or your definition in your photos are really what kind of sets you apart as well.
They are. We've been amazed with this. Obviously, this is kind of our rookie move into this, or first year into it.
Yep.
And it's just unbelievable, the imagery that we're getting, the videos even more so. I was talking earlier about a deer I shot this fall, and I have him actually swimming across my north food plot, which was flooded. It was near a creek, and it was flooded this spring, and he's just barely branched out in his velvet, but he's swimming across, and if you look in the foreground, the ripples are like you're just there with him. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome. So, you know, the devil's in the details for whitetail hunters. There's no doubt about it. So we gather so much from our photography, from our video, from all of our reconnaissance that we're doing in the year to hopefully put a tag around a mature deer at some point. So it's great that you guys are trying to provide solutions, innovative solutions, and answer questions for the deer hunter. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I thank you. Appreciate your time. Folks, this is BOG Trail Cameras. Make sure you go check them out. Great products in 2021.